Welcome to another B.M.B. podcast. This is BJ.
This is Mike.
This is Brian.
We're here at the Casa doing a round table. Got the three amigos all together. We don't do this much, but
whenever we can, we try.
Yeah, over here sipping on some beer, and I don't know what Brian's drinking over there.
Got a little mineral water with some vodka. Gotta do it the right way, you know.
Gotcha.
Raining outside, ain't raining inside.
Rain was crazy yesterday.
Oh yeah,
I want to say like it was
insane.
Accident on my way to work. There was an accident right around the corner.
Oh man,
I was kind of backed up there. I got it took me about an hour and 10 minutes to get to work when it usually takes me like 25 minutes. So that was crazy.
I gotta say that yesterday, because I had the GPS told me, all my GPSs told me to take side streets. Every main street was flooded. This was pretty insane. This reminded me of like the old El Nino days. But what's weird is that, I mean, yesterday was one of the scariest days to drive because it was just, nonstop. And wow. I mean, the minute I woke up going down my steps, and it's flooded right here. I mean, my socks were already wet at like 5:45 in the morning. So I was like, damn, man.
At least you didn't walk out in the morning and it smelled like Chino, man.
I was in Chino.
Like wet poop,
I thought I smelled those cows, man.
Laura had to drive coming home that day. She drove some side streets, and she said it was...
You can't drive the side streets in Chino because they get flooded.
Yes.
I already know that.
Not only do they get flooded,
they
full
get
of poop.
down.
And then when they get flooded with poop, then she's like drove into the parking or into our garage, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, my car! The whole garage smells like poop now." I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah.
Did she take to the car wash after that?
Nah, not yet. It's still raining.
It's still raining.
No, I called.
Get a free wash.
Yeah.
I called Mike yesterday. He's like, "Wait, what?" I told him how the weather's gonna be like the next couple of days. I mean, it's gonna rain Sunday, and then it's gonna rain during the mid of this week coming up. And I mean, we need it, but there's a bridge in Colton off the 10 freeway in Rancho, and it's always dry land. It looks like the Nile River right now, man. I mean, I don't know if there's some crocodiles in there, but it looks insane. People were out there taking photos.
Off in Idlewild, one of the roads collapsed or something like that. Yeah, that was insane, man. Laura showed me a video of that. That was nuts.
If you look at Mount Baldy on the 210 freeway, it looks gorgeous, man. It looks nice.
My boss lives up there off of Highway 138 by, what's it called? Silverwood Lake? Or was it called?
Yeah.
And he said there's like a kind of riverbank. It's usually dry, right?
Yeah.
I think a couple weeks ago when it rained harder that one day, he said it was just flowing. So he was off this week. I wonder if he could... The way it was raining, it probably overflowed and went into his yard. I'm thinking like it got pushed.
Oh, man.
You know?
Yeah.
So...
The bottom line, I mean, you couldn't even see like the road signs or anything. I mean, I didn't know what lane I was in. It was no one knew what lane they were in. Mm-hmm. I mean, if the speed limit was 70, people were only going 30, and I don't blame them. I'm the same exact way. I hate driving in the rain. I love sleeping here in the rain. Dude, insane, man. I haven't seen this much rain in a long time, and I don't know if the drought's over with. I think we still need a lot more water, but I tell you what, those crops are going to be cropping. And we're going to have snow till about, I'm going to say May.
These crops are going to be cropping. That's a show title I ever heard.
I'm using that in a rap lyric. Crops be cropping.
That's probably going to be the title of this podcast.
So that's local news. And
local weather news. Crops be cropping.
Crops be cropping, man. The potatoes will be potatoing, so.
Yeah, but yesterday was the Singles Awareness Day.
Yes, it was.
What?
Valentine's Day.
Not for Mike.
I was like, I don't even know what that is. Single Awareness Day. So what do you mean by that? Because it's that day, you know that you're single?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And it's funny because you see those people online, they have the, fuck Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
And all that stuff. It was like, is it because you're single? That's why nobody loves you?
You got no self-esteem, nothing, man.
Nah, but it's a day to... Valentine's Day is whatever.
Yeah,
it's just a day. I mean, the only shitty part about Valentine's Day is February 13th and the February 14th. Or I'm sorry, hold on, take that back. February 12th, February 13th, that rose is like $10. February 14th, that rose is $200. That's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them bastards, man. I got my Julio guy in the corner, dog. He still got me a good deal.
Yeah, I get Laura flowers all the time, and for Valentine's Day, and I normally get them for work all the time, but you know, like you spend like $100 on flowers, you know, but you spend $100 on Valentine's Day, you don't get nothing, man. I went there and picked it up, man. It was this little thing. I'm like, really? For $100?
Shit, like, told me now. I got deals, man. I got work coupons.
You got crops for crops?
I got crops for crops. Of flowers.
Well, you know, Valentine's Day when you're with your whatever, whether your girlfriend, wife, or, you know, dating somebody, it's fun. But it's like, you know what? The best time of Valentine's Day as well is cooking at home, man. Chilling, watching a movie or something like that. I mean, you can always go out. Obviously, it's a little bit more bumpy on Valentine's Day. Sometimes it's good just to chill, watch a movie.
Yeah, Valentine's always gets stressful planning what you're going to do. And
Especially
everybody's making reservations already.
Every restaurant's busy and packed. And yesterday, the way the weather was, it was like, that's cuddle weather right
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's all we did.
Everybody was staying home probably.
We stayed home. We made DiGiorno.
Yeah.
We did not. We made DiGiorno.
Yeah.
We made DiGiorno. We watched Bohemian Rhapsody,
Good movie.
which was a good movie.
We'll talk about that a little bit. Yeah,
I only saw like, what, the first 15 minutes?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I haven't watched it all yet, though.
We were going to watch The Star is Born, but because at least it's a love movie or like a love story. But
Love movie, huh?
It's
love
good,
movie.
though.
Yeah.
No, I want to. It's just that we couldn't rent it. It was like still only out to buy. You know, I don't got that black box.
Where's the illegal stuff? You got that no more?
I'm straight. I'm straight.
Going straight now?
But man, if you ever have a Valentine that wants that steak and lobster, obviously you know what's going to happen after that.
On the Sizzler.
Otherwise, you get the jalapeno poppers, you know. But growing up, Valentine's Day, you know, your mom buys you the cards, or whether it's Optimus Prime or you got the Ninja Turtle cards or whatever. You put a little heart candy in there and you give it to whoever. I didn't realize back in the day I used to put "I love you" to all the girls and stuff, and then I realized that you don't put that. I just put "Love Brian, love Brian, love Brian." I didn't know. So
Yeah, I
Confessing your love.
hell yeah, man. But you know, it's over with, thank God, and now we got President's Day coming up. We're off,
America.
you know.
Merc.
President's Day. You guys got President's Day off?
Yeah,
You got the person there?
we're off Monday. Yeah.
Damn.
This fool got like school holidays to make it everything off.
And Laura's off. I don't know. I got to
Of
work.
course, she works for the what?
City.
Yeah,
Or
they-
kind of like the city.
Yeah, they get same holidays off. I'll be
don't-
slaving.
I was cracking up. I thought Columbus Day is a day off. I'm like, what? Never got that.
Like I said, I don't want to get started with Columbus Day. I don't know why it's a holiday, but whatever. I'm not
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
to
neither
it.
do I.
But here's my question for you all.
Yeah.
We had the poll question. What's better, bedroom music, Sade or Luther? My go-to is, what are y'all's music when you guys are just chilling? Like whether you're on a drive or whatever, you want to hear something relaxing. What are you guys listening to? Could be bedroom, could be car music, whatever.
You know what? I was at work today, and my coworker was a black dude from Atlanta, and he's playing like all the love jams I used to have a playlist of. He was playing like Babyface and Jodeci and Blackstreet. I was like, looking at my dog. You still my playlist? He said, no, that's what I like. You know, I'm just chilling. You know, he likes to listen to like mellow stuff while he works.
That's cool. No,
That's cool.
Yeah, and but yeah, back in the day, like I said, I had my Love Grooves playlist. You know, I would. People would be like, "Hey, let me get a copy." Bust out the copy, dog.
What was homeboy on BET? Donnie Simmons show.
Donnie Simpson's Video Soul.
Video Soul.
Video Soul.
Yeah,
Welcome to Video
Donnie
Soul,
Simpson.
y'all.
Man, Donnie Simpson.
H-Town.
Donnie Simpson was the man back in the day.
But you can't be having Spotify with four guys in your car listening to like Luther, you know, if this world were mine. Be all looking at you like we talked about. You cannot listen to R&B. Well, now this generation, if you listen to R&B with boys or guys, they're gonna be like, what the hell? But our generation's like, dog, I can put Maxwell on. I can put some H-Town, some Montel Jordan, you know.
That's the way it is.
But I would test that a little bit because I was just up north with George last week and we were driving and I put like some R&B on in the car while we're both sitting there, but I didn't want to listen to it with him. It was the opposite. like I just didn't like. I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know if it was the same anymore. You know, it was like. I know back in the day it used to be.
It's because we are not used to. We haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, something. It made me want to change it fast.
Turn this off, man. Tony droppers.
I let it play for a
Start
little
rubbing
bit.
your shoulders.
Yeah, and I was just like sitting there like, oh man, I can't just sit in this car with him and listen to it either.
I don't honestly, man. It wasn't growing up. Like obviously, when my dad would drive, it'd be 94.7 The Wave, and you hear like some Kenny G. For some reason though, my freshman year, Maxwell came out, first Ascension.
Yeah.
Oh, that album alone right there,
yeah.
that was a damn good album. But I know the millennials now, it's all different. But you know what? I'll listen to Sade. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Enigma. It's some chanting music. It's bedroom music basically. Or you have the Art of Noise. Yeah, Moments of Love or something. If you heard it, you know what I'm talking about. But
ain't nothing but soul coming from me, buddy.
But like I talked about before, man, you had Spodioti, Outkast, 7 minutes. You put that on repeat. You got a 14-minute like makeout session or whatever kind of session you want to do. There's certain kind of music basically.
Yeah,
I honestly, if you're gonna like, I say Jodeci, R. Kelly.
We can't do R. Kelly.
Can't do R. Kelly.
Well, not anymore. But
Keith Sweat.
He made good music.
Yeah.
You cannot deny that.
Keith Sweat.
Those were like something's about to pop.
My. Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill, yeah.
You know, some old New Edition.
But you know what? The problem is though with why the millennials don't listen to R&B, because back then my dad played Marvin Gaye, all the R&B.
That's exactly
so you got used to it, right? Now, our generation, we have kids. What we listen to? We still could listen to Babyface and all that stuff, but
they're only going to get that from us.
Yeah, if we're not playing that for them, they're gonna be like, "What is this? I don't like this." You know.
But what I crack up about is
there's no dance to it.
Nah.
You can't do no dance. What's the dance to this song?
But what I crack up
Can't
about
floss to this.
I grew up with my dad's. Well, Mike has it now, but my dad's record collection, and I love that music from Jimi Hendrix, Steely Dan to Stevie Nicks to Fleetwood Mac. You listen to all that stuff, and then like now my kids, they like Queen, they like Kiss. My daughter loves George Michael, which I love. I'm a big George Michael guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you know it's like because people, some generations rap or rock music, well whatever rock music or country. Mm-hmm. If you mix it up a little bit, that's the best part about playlists. You know, like your wife, man, she's got a hell of a old rock list and everything. You know, from the Eagles to
Chicago. She loves all that stuff. You know,
Santana, all that stuff, man. That's what it's all about. But like. If I'm with 4 guys, I would rather listen to R&B than like Creed.
Yeah.
You know?
What's wrong with Creed?
Oh, dog, come on, don't even start with that shit.
Can you?
But that's like I even noticed that too. Like, I was watching the Grammys and I barely even seen. It seems like it's either rap or country.
I can't watch award shows no more.
No?
Music award shows.
Yeah.
I cannot watch them anymore. It's because a lot of the artists who are on there. I mean, look, there's some like Kendrick and all. He's fine. But I don't like any of their music. Like how's Cardi B winning Rap Album of the Year when there were so many great albums that came out last year?
Yeah,
and she had the best album.
No,
I don't care about the Grammys, man.
Yeah, we watched it. We watched it last, or we've been watching it, trying to watch it like over and over again. Mm-hmm. You're streaming it, so it's like we watch like little chunks of it. But I forget, Drake won Best Song of the Year or something. Laura was like so pissed, man. She wanted J-Rock to win.
Yeah,
but if you watch it, but if you watch it, like J-Rock doesn't even get up. He sits he's standing on the, or he's sitting the whole time. Yeah. Even while Drake gets the award, everybody else give him like a standing ovation. J-Rock just sitting there, man. I thought that was cool. I mean,
he won a Grammy.
He won, what did he get?
For the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah, but what was it? What was it?
King's Dead.
Yeah, King's Dead. Yeah, but what was it? Just best soundtrack? It looked like it was like best performance or something.
Because King's Dead is actually it's on the Black Panther soundtrack,
but it's on his,
and it's on his album too.
Yeah,
it was just a popular song when the movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was it was part of the movie, so it was played everywhere, I guess.
But that goes talking about music. Do you think nowadays though it's rougher to listen to music now? Like, are we? Because there's so much out, it's so easy to get to. Like I remember I used to have to go to the store, pick it up, and I had one new CD.
Yeah.
And that was it. And I had to listen to that one CD because it was new over and over and over again.
Well,
and it made me like the music. But now it's like I don't even have patience anymore when I'm even listening to an album. I'm like, okay. And then I even noticed that I'm even discarding it faster than if you gave it time. Because maybe half that shit, if we listened to back in the day, we wouldn't even like it. you know. But we are stuck with
Is
it.
it because you're like feeding for something new every time?
Yep.
Like you listen to it once and you be like, in your mind you're like, it's that what era are we in now? The we gotta have it now era.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll say to myself, oh, I gotta listen to that new whatever, and then I'll listen to it and I go, okay, what's next? What's new?
Yeah.
What's the new releases on Google Play or Apple Music?
The same thing.
Yep.
You're like, why don't you just listen to that one for a while, groove with it, vibe with it? But you can't because you have so much access to any music you want now. Yeah. It's like you don't keep on that one good album. You just go, well, what's next?
I listen like when you bought like for one, if you go to Best Buy you get like two, like you said buy one CD you buy two. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, I got two CDs and you're so excited to listen to the first one and then the second one you're like, oh yeah. But no, I'm gonna like I don't listen to regular radio. I can't. I listen to like podcast. I listen to Spotify all the time because regular radio plays out one song every time, every hour, every 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. I don't listen to regular radio. I can't. And I think that's why like Cardi B and Drake always will win because that's every radio station plays that song. They don't listen. They don't put J-Rock on all the time. Mm-hmm. They don't put like other people basically like we listen to like Spotify, Google Play, Amazon. You listen to rappers that you kind of sample. You're like, I love when you like listen to someone you never heard of like your Odyssey guy. Yeah. And then you're like, well, wait a minute. Like Fly Union as well. You're like, wait a minute. And then you start following them and then their album comes out and they email you like, hey, a new album comes out. That's what I like about like, this kind of radio.
That's where you talk about Odyssey because I didn't know Odyssey worked with like some like other rappers like this mixtape. I guess before I heard that one album, I was like, damn, he had some dope stuff back in the day. And so I started listening to that. I was like, cool. If I didn't have Google Play, I would have never discovered Odyssey. Yeah. Honestly, you kind of discover new people with these music apps.
Yeah, so I guess it is kind of a plus and minus.
Yeah, because it's so hard back in the day to discover new people. Less word of mouth. It was like, hey, have you ever heard of this guy? Like, no, check him out.
Yeah.
Like, go pick up his CD or his mixtapes.
You have to read the liner notes and find out other people or who special things and stuff like that. Yeah. You know?
That's why I used to like when we had our own little group me thing because like if you found the person that like, oh, that's what Mike found. Like I found Boz and I found Pell and you're like, oh, Brian's the one that introduced me to this guy. It's like it's a good feeling. And that's what's cool about like. But what's funny is like you'll be driving, and then you look at your phone like, all right, I'm driving, but I'm looking at my phone because you're like, who's this? And then you're swerving and shit, and you want to like, it's a mother, but
kids don't listen to Brian.
Yeah, seriously. But no, internet radio is completely different than regular radio and stuff. So I gotta admit though, I didn't watch any of the Grammys because it's all just.
Yeah. I just thought it was badass because my wife was like, I want a J-Rock to win. I'm like, that's right.
That J-Rock album, even that Nipsey album too. Like,
you made me
way too many good albums out for her to win. It's because
they gave it to her because she didn't win last year.
Honestly, record labels pay radio stations to play their music. It's a known fact now. Back in the day, the DJ who played in the clubs, if it was a hot record was bumping in the clubs, he would play it on the radio station. Now he can't play what he wants. Yeah, he has to. The boss says I have to play Cardi B and Drake every 30 minutes.
It's like when Leo won for finally his Academy Award. It was a Revenant. Everyone knew he was going to win because he's been snubbed so many times. But for me, it's like to this day I think Leo should have won for Eating Gilbert Grape.
Because
I was so believable. Like he was like that was actually him, and it's actually not when he played Arnie.
Yeah.
But the fact that he won for the Revenant, it's kind of like the same way with her. Like she didn't win last year, so she won this year, and it's like with Leo, it's kind of like, damn, man.
Well, because her songs are on the radio all the time.
I don't know her is. So
yeah, but most real musicians don't care about Grammys.
Yeah.
They care about. How many did my shows get sold out? That's when you know the fans are rocking with you. You know. I mean, they don't care about awards.
Well, Alicia did a good job hosting it, though.
Oh, did you see when she effed up that one thing though?
What she messed up
where she was calling about the old jazz guy, and she was supposed to say mogul, but she called him a Mongol. And then she caught herself. She's like, oh hell. She goes, and he's an old veteran Mongol, and she goes. Mogul, sorry. It was funny, guys.
Mongols, biker gang.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, fellas, we're talking about music, so like obviously I got a little bit of a list I've been listening to. Like, what are we listening to these days?
Oh gosh, skip me for a second.
All right, I'm gonna go then because I got a couple, man. Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye has a new album came out. He's got a well, obviously he's dead.
Machiavelli?
No, Marvin Gaye came out with a DJ, a mixtape. Amazing.
Remix.
Amazing. It's called My Last Chance. And Salah M did the remix. It's amazing. I listened to a guy named Reason.
Yeah.
Reason from
TDE?
Yep. Reason's amazing.
Fool's dope.
And then I gotta switch it up a little bit to a group called Heart Alive. I just listened to them the other day, just internet music. I'm like, let me check these guys out. It's an alt band. They're like a mix of 21 Pilots with kind of like Fits and the Tantrums in a way. They're pretty good. I'm pretty impressive.
I listened to them today. They're really good, actually. I like their upbeatness.
Yeah, they're pretty good. What about you, B-Jizzle?
I've been wanting to talk about this last couple episodes, but I forgot. Some guy at work brought me on game on this group that came out like in 2000. I never heard of them. Called Binary Star. They're from Pontiac, Michigan, I believe. Dope, like super dope. And there's what's the other guy's name? I guess there's a guy on the from the group who's he's solo. But Binary Star is like traditional, like 90s
hip hop,
like just dope lyrics, beats. And I was like, why have I never heard of this group?
The Underground?
I don't know if they were underground at the time.
They had
three,
one album,
right?
but the next album didn't come out till maybe 14 years later.
Oh, I didn't notice that big gap of that.
Yeah,
because you texted me and I listened to them and I liked them.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, like these guys are real dope. I was like, why weren't they bigger than what they were?
Yeah, but there was probably a lot of those bands that were like that, And then plus, just like you said, it's just like, I don't know. It's sometimes you got to be on. It's just getting lucky sometimes,
Yeah. Nah, but I think they're really dope. And then we're talking about R&B earlier. A girl singer, she's kind of new. Her name is Her, like H.
Yeah, she just
Man,
the one that just won the Grammy.
Yeah,
she can sing.
I've never heard
her ass. I love her music. Like
okay, I'll have to listen.
Her sound. It's just it's good to hear some good R&B.
Yeah.
Some new good R&B.
So you like Her?
I like Her.
Yeah, I
like Her.
We heard her on the Grammys.
You heard Her?
Her.
I heard.
I heard her on the Grammys. I heard her. I had heard her on the Grammys, and I did. It's kind of rough when you don't know the song and it's performing. She plays the guitar, which was kind of nice on the Grammys. She was, but I thought she did a good job. I'll have to listen to some of her other stuff.
Yeah,
so she's the one to watch out for.
Yeah, she seemed pretty good.
R&B. Yeah,
she won something too, I think.
Okay.
When she was a kid, she was on some like talent show or something, and she was real good. She was like real young, and she could sing real good back then. So now she's a grown ass woman. She's doing her thing right now.
Now she her.
She her. Her's a good singer.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go. What about you, man? What you listening to?
I don't know if I've done anything new. We were just talking about J-Rock. I went back and listened to J-Rock today just because we watched the Grammys. And so I went back and listened to that. Thought it was a great album. But other than that, really nothing new. I don't think I really listened to. Yeah.
Some Kurt Knight, dog?
No Kurt Knight.
I'm very disappointed. I heard a new song today by a old school rapper that I like. He disappointed me. He started to rap like today's MC Ren from NWA.
Oh, no.
People. He was. I was
Selling
like,
out.
he said new album, right? MC Ren, West Coast legend, NWA, hard. He started rapping like Migos a little bit. I was like, Ren, what are you doing? Like,
That's not him.
I was like, no, I'm done. I'm like, you can't. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You don't. Ice Cube doesn't do it.
No.
He never will.
He
rap
still even now drops those new albums.
Yeah, he does not sound. He still sounds
the
like
same.
old school.
Yep.
Just don't.
Like New Method. New Meth was good. I listened to a couple of Meth. I like
I
it.
listen to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like some of it.
It wasn't bad, but I didn't know that sucks, man.
But Method Man, I don't think I ever really listened to any of his albums and was like all solid.
Ooh, the first one.
Yeah.
Which one?
Mary J.
The first one.
You're All I Need?
To Cal.
Oh.
Yeah. That was. I used to bump that a lot back in the day. Yeah. The Tikal album.
It's a cow, baby.
Tikal.
There's now new music right now, man. I did my homework and everything, and I listen to rap a lot, and then all of a sudden, like I start going back to like alt rock and some rock music, and like even some metal. I mean, I listen to everything. I'm a big Deftones guy. I can't wait for them to come out on tour. But you and I were talking last time. We listen to Korn and everything like that. I mean, obviously we work out and stuff like that. I've been hitting the weights a lot more than ever now. Loving it. Lost 9 pounds.
All lies.
So here's my question. This guy. Really? That's why I'm looking at that right now. All right, here's my question. As you're looking at your phone, what is your... Okay, when I go to work out music, okay, I switch it up a little bit. Like, I go from, like, White Zombie. I'll go to, like, Metallica. What you got? What's some workout music?
I can't do any type of rock for whatever reason. I can't do rock when I work out. I'll give you my funny one that I have, but for some reason I love it. It's
Jock Rocks.
Jock Rocks.
ESPN Jock Rocks.
I don't know the song title. It's Katy Perry, "Chained by the Rhythm." I don't know why. It's like a jump rope song. When I listen to jump rope, I love that damn song.
I don't even know this song.
Katy Perry, I feel weird even saying it. "Chained to the Rhythm." I don't know. I love that.
Your hair went the other way.
Helen Hunt, now Katy Perry.
Seriously. Hey, this is a safe place. This is a safe
the microwave.
This is a safe place. But newer people, I guess Panda. That's always a good one to get you hyped up. Fly Union, Flatline is always good. Another guy you showed me, Cities IRL or something like that.
Dude, you know what the funny part was? To this day I couldn't remember that guy. I'm like, what the hell was his name?
Yeah.
I want Dissolve.
Yeah.
What City? What?
City? I don't know.
Yes, Cities of Evil. I could not figure. When you forget a rapper and you can't what the hell was his name? And then me and him talked about it.
Yeah, and then I just put on Stro, that guy, Water, whatever that one song is that he has.
Oh yeah,
the guy from Nas.
Yeah,
I like that one too. But mine's always got to be rap. I can't really do, or it's got to be like punk.
The fucking Ariana Grande or what, man?
Yeah, no.
Good lord.
Oh yeah, no.
I usually don't have. I play something new that I've been bumping. I'll just play it.
Yeah.
I really don't have like a songs that I go to. It's like if I'm playing something at that moment, like the last couple of days, I'll just play the whole album while I work out.
That's me too. My new list or the music that I'm listening to is mostly my workout mix. Now I have, like I said, I have a jump rope mix just because it's about like rhythm and stuff like that. So I always have something that's kind of like upbeat or on a tempo or something.
I like some dubstep, some dubstep, some Prodigy. I can do some Prodigy too, man. Smack my you know what up, and then Breathe the Pressure. I mean, just some Prodigy was kind of good. You know what song I could work out to nonstop is by the Blade song, the first techno song.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah!
I could put that on just nonstop, bro. I keep going.
Yeah.
It's the same band.
I don't know who does.
Oh no, it's How Does It Feel? It's that band.
Like
To Treat Me Like You Do.
like some Basement Jacks or something like that. I don't know.
No. That's my daughter, by the way. So that ain't me.
Hey, get it.
That ain't me. Hold on. It was New Order.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, New Order, dog. So it was that. But that's some good workout music, bro.
Is that true that they're gonna do Blade 4?
They're talking about it.
Guess who's coming out with a new album in a year or so? Some guy at work told me, and I was very excited. I've been waiting 21 years for a new album by these two great rappers who haven't done an album in 21 years.
Dre.
Can you guys guess? Two great rappers who had a dual album together, and then they just been solo ever since.
Outkast.
East Coast, no. 21 years.
21.
That's 19 years.
East Coast rappers, New York rappers.
I have a name, but it's not Mob.
Very conscious. Both of them are very conscious rappers.
No, EPMD.
Black Star.
No way.
Oh man.
Mos Def and Talib Kweli are going to start working on a second Black Star album. It's been 21 years. I was junior in high school when they first came out with that first album that I love, and it's coming soon. I've been waiting forever for this.
Did they have any features on that first album? I can't remember.
Common
was on there.
Common was on there. I think it wasn't many.
No,
it was mostly them.
That's nice.
Yeah, I love that album to this day. Like,
I might have to listen to that when I get back in the car. It's been a minute since I've heard
Mos
that.
Def's first album, Black on Both Sides, classic to me.
Yeah,
I love that album.
You burned that for me that one time.
Yeah.
Uni says,
yeah. Mathematics, produced by Premier. I love that.
I haven't listened to Talib Kweli in a while too, man.
He's been popping albums more than most Def has. But,
yeah.
Well, what's his name now? I forgot. It's not Mos Def no more.
Big Baby Jesus.
It's
that's
Big Baby. I forgot old Dirty Chicken. Big Baby Jesus.
I guess that wasn't him.
No.
Rest in peace.
Sorry.
Rest in peace. But yeah, Black Star. I can't wait for that. But, and guess who's producing the album? Madlib.
No way. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So they better not let it. It better be classic.
Yeah, I hope they keep it true, keep it real. Whoa.
Yeah.
So in a year though?
About a year or two.
Okay.
They're gonna start working on it right now.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, I was like, thank God. Yeah, Outkast doesn't do. I don't know what Big Boy's doing lately.
He just dropped that out. He dropped an album, right?
Garbage, man.
Yeah, I
don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but Outkast does. Andre 3 Stacks to get his ass back in the studio.
Well, it's kind of like I was disappointed with the halftime show because everyone was pumped up. Travis Scott, Big Boy. Travis Scott, you sneezed and he was already done with.
I don't like that guy.
Travis Scott?
I don't know why.
Well, he's with the Kardashians.
I saw him open up for Kendrick. His production show is dope. Like I like it.
He's a producer though, originally, right?
Producer, yeah. He helped Kanye on that sorry ass Yeezus album.
Oh god!
But he worked with Kanye a little bit and other people. But he's more producer who turned into like rapper pretty much.
Yeah, I don't think I've listened to him too much, but
yeah.
Oh, you know what that means? Sports talk.
That means I'll go get another beer.
The Pelicans are still in New Orleans.
The
Pelicans.
All right, beaches.
The NBA
so, we're a couple days before the All-Star game, obviously. There were some trades.
Mm-hmm.
AD, still in New Orleans. Yes, there's a basketball team, Mike. AD still a Pelican, but they just fired the GM today.
Yes, they did.
Because he didn't have the balls to do anything, and it's making the Pelicans look embarrassing.
No marbles.
No marbles, yeah.
The thing is, because with the GM dimps, they thought that the Lakers tampered with AD, so they wanted to play with the Lakers the whole time.
Embarrassed the whole thing.
Lakers gave them one of the best deals ever in basketball for one player, and then a returning guy just for a salary dump, and they shut it down. You're giving up 2 first-round picks, like 8 players, 4 up-and-coming youngsters who can develop and be good.
Yeah.
And he said no. I'm like, no. Because there's people in the organization who were like, make the deal.
Yep.
But he didn't want to do it because he's trying to get back at Magic, thinking that they're tampering and everything with that. But you're on the unemployment line.
You blew it!
Getting that government cheese now. Yeah, but trades, was there really any big ones?
Sixers.
I mean... Yeah, Sixers got Tobias Harris from the Clippers. That's going to help them a lot.
Sixers are going to look even better on the East Coast.
The unicorn went to the Mavericks. Porzingis.
Oh yeah, but he ain't going to be playing this year.
He ain't going to play. He's still hurt. But that's very good from Dallas.
Mike knows who the unicorn was.
You know the unicorn is? Sir?
No. Nah.
You know who Porzingis is?
Hey, but the Knicks 18 game losing streak is over with.
The Hawks?
No, the Knicks they won yesterday after 18 games of losing. They won actually yesterday.
Yeah, against the Hawks.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, it was against the Hawks.
Yeah, that was a trip.
Yeah,
to beat the Pelicans.
You know, Lakers. They're saying right now Vegas has the Lakers not making the playoffs. I've been watching them lately, dude. They don't look right.
They don't.
But I think all these players that thought they were gonna get traded, kind of like that Celtics game. was one of the best games I've seen with LeBron. Obviously, you probably didn't watch it.
I think I've seen the highlights of that
It
one.
was it was a hell of a game, but the game before they got killed by Indiana without
42
Oladipo.
points.
They basically were just like F you guys, and then LeBron's shooting free throws, and all the fans were saying LeBron gonna trade you, LeBron gonna trade you, and then there's a one picture LeBron sitting here. And there was 4 empty seats, and then the rest of the players are out there.
Nobody wanted to sit next to him.
That was a crazy day. It was kind of embarrassing to be a Laker fan. That I'm not a Laker fan, but it was just kind of like scratching your head. Like, I've never seen this before. Now with Kobe, Shaq, Magic, anybody.
It's what comes with LeBron being on your team.
Yeah.
It happens everywhere. It's not nothing new. I mean,
his agent needs to shut up, basically.
That's his.
So he basically can just trade you.
He has that much power with the bosses. But look, Jeannie loves Luke Walton so much, he pretty much guaranteed the coach's
Yeah,
job.
because he doesn't like him, right? LeBron doesn't like.
His agent was talking, saying that he needs to go.
So that wasn't from LeBron, though?
No,
Just like Anthony
agent.
Davis's agent, same agent, was like, he don't want to play with you guys anymore. So it's kind of like, dog, you're just a GM. You're just an agent, I should say. Well, shut up, basically.
Yeah,
let the guys play.
They're too much. Like, I don't know.
And what were the ATL fans saying?
Kobe's better when LeBron was there.
When LeBron was shooting free throws, dog. They're hating on LeBron.
Because every time the Lakers would go to Atlanta, all the time, like, it was like more Laker fans than Hawks fans. Yeah. They love Kobe at
Kobayashi, man.
Like, that's their favorite.
Really?
Yeah, like, just mad Laker fans. And every time Lakers play Atlanta, it's mostly Laker fans.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, they love Kobe.
Was that only like Kobe's time, or was that even before Kobe's time?
No, it was probably Kobe.
So Kobe kind of did that.
Yeah, like they.
Or is there just a lot of Laker fans over there
in Atlanta? Well, Atlanta's not known to be a great sports town.
Nah, only for the Falcons. Actually, no. Their soccer gave 80,000, dog.
Yeah, their soccer. Yeah, the MLS team.
They won it this year too.
What the hell?
Them and Seattle. Fans for soccer, amazing. I love seeing that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's nuts, dog. They do that 2-mile walk on the main street, like, all the way to the stadium. But they're fans for Atlanta. No one thought that either. They're like, well, because they had a hockey team, no one showed up. The Braves got a brand new stadium. They actually they had a stadium back in '96. They had to build a new stadium to get smaller seatings because they were never selling out. They're still not selling out their new stadium.
But soccer,
just bam, bro. We're like, whoa.
Yeah, Big Boy from Outkast was throwing video of him there at the championship game.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. They had more. They had the same exact fans as the Falcons do, which that says a lot. Yeah. Same thing with the Seattle Sounders. With the Seahawks, they sell out the stadium.
The new LAFC team is rowdy. I want to go one of those games.
Over there in Long Beach?
No, that's Galaxy over there at Carson. The new one's like almost to downtown, a little bit past the Coliseum, the USC. They have a new stadium over there. It's the LAFC team, the LA Football Club team. No, they get rowdy.
Football.
Didn't your sister go?
Yeah, they wish that had a blast. So we got to go.
Yeah. I'm down. You have to explain soccer to me.
Just don't use your hands, dog.
Oh,
well, I know that. I just never understand
soccer.
I understand some soccer. I don't understand offsides.
Red card, green card. Red card.
I got my green card. I got a green card. I was born here, man.
There's those, man. Their ID card. Nah.
You 21 Savage, though. You from London.
Oh. You better talk to your brother-in-law.
That's bueno.
But now we'll definitely go. And then we'll switch it up real fast because now you have this AAF football league, which is kind of like a minor league to the NFL. Bunch of NFL bigwigs are running the league, and it was actually successful, man. San Diego obviously lost, but the fact that San Diego has a football team, it should be interesting.
I don't know, because Mike Martz is the coach.
Yeah, but you know what, though? Just that. He's a big name. Spurs is a big name.
Yeah.
And it's so fun. It beat out NBA last week. And, it's, you know what, the XFL's coming next year. They got Bob Stoops as one of the main coaches. He's a big wig from Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. We'll see. But so far, we're talking about going to a Fleet game one of these days. Yeah. Not Fleetwood, but Fleet game.
San Diego Fleet.
Yeah, man. So we'll see.
Yeah, I heard it looks pretty good with the But there's different rules though too,
No
right?
kickoffs.
Honestly, it makes the game go by quicker.
Yeah, that play
That
clock.
same amount of what's the play clock?
Like instead of 40, it's 35. I mean,
So they got to get up there and go.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of makes it kind of fast. That's way faster.
And you don't do an extra point. You have to either go for 2.
Yep.
Oh, and I also
What do you mean?
heard
What do you mean?
you go for a 2-point conversion.
Or
There's
you
no,
just
there's
get,
no, there's
or
no,
you get
or you
six.
just get one.
You get 6.
Oh,
that's it.
so wait. So you automatically have to go for 2.
Yep. No
Yeah.
Oh,
free bonus
okay.
point.
I'm
It's cool.
sorry.
Onside kicks. No onside kicks.
Yeah, there's no
You
kickoffs.
get the ball 4th and 12th, I think, at the 25.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And if you get the first down, you keep going.
Nice.
Wait. Say that again.
You know how people do onside kicks
Yeah.
to get the ball back?
So if you
there's
want-
no onside kicks. You get the ball at the 25-yard line.
Which team gets it?
The team that wants to do onside kick. Like
Raiders.
if you would usually do the Raiders. So what it is, you go 4th and 12, I think at the 25, and if you get a first down, get 12 yards, you make a first down, you keep going, right? You keep the ball.
How many times can you do that though?
How many times you want? Probably.
If you get the first down,
Yeah. So you wait. That I'm really confused here.
Oh.
we're going to a game.
So if I score, and then you get there's no kickoff though. So how do you do an onside kick?
I guess you gotta tell the refs like, hey,
So every single time after I score, I can say I want an onside kick.
you know what? You could. I never thought about that.
Oh, damn.
Maybe there's some rule. Maybe if it's like
It's got to be like
a time limit. Like so much time left.
2 minutes.
2 minutes
quarter.
left, and you're down by this many points, and you want to do onside
Yeah,
kick,
because I
but
was
you
going to say I
can't.
could do that every single time.
I know that would be cool. Huh? Like they never get the ball back.
But it was good, though. I watched a couple of the games, and
How many teams are there?
8. The one for Cali is going to be the San Diego Fleet.
Also, San Diego got a team now, huh?
XFL has LA, so I think they didn't want to do 2 LAs for both leagues, which is kind of cool. And then I know that Spurrier's team, the old ball coach, the Apollos, they balled out, man. 40-something points. Yeah, I mean, you got some NFL players that just drafted recently that just couldn't do it. Now they're playing again, and some of them looked okay.
That's exciting for college kids that are like, they can't make it to the NFL, but they can at least do something. Because these kids, they put their whole life into this thing, and
or if they're undrafted they don't get picked up from the draft, and like they try out and they're playing some ball.
Or Tebow can go somewhere now.
You know what they were saying? I was reading a report today actually because you and I talked about Kaepernick. Because
I was wondering. I told Laura that too.
They wanted to get him, but he just right now. I guess he was so much involved with the NFL, and it just happened today too.
Yeah, he got like $80 million.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah,
I know it's something. Yeah, the lawsuit came through today. Yeah. Him and Eric Reed.
Eric Reed just signed a 3-year deal with the Panthers too.
But this thing has been going on for a while though. So, but yeah,
Wow,
$80 million.
He wanted $20 million to play for the AAF, that new league. I think everybody gets a base pay. Nobody's making millions there.
See, that's cool. I like.
They're getting like 80,000.
Oh, I thought it was okay.
Something like that.
Hey, that's good.
I mean,
but look for the XFL. The XFL might do it. They might try because you know what you want.
So what's the incentive then for? So then, what do you have? Draft, and how do you?
There was a draft.
Yeah,
right?
So then everybody gets paid the same roughly, or is there just?
That's
So
what
what's
I
the
heard.
incentive?
I heard everybody gets pretty much paid the same in that league.
It's like this. It's like, look, if you're not that good of a player in the NFL, you go to this league, you tear it up, you have a chance of coming back. Tommy Maddox did it for LA. He got picked up by the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then the kicker Matt Bryant, who was in that league called the UFL for a little bit, he got picked up by the Falcons.
Well, the Euro League.
The what?
UFL?
No, there was a UFL league recently here. It died within 2 years. But he was a kicker, and he was with the Falcons for a long time. He was like one of the highest scoring.
I saw a bunch of old NFL kickers.
Yeah.
Folk.
Yeah.
Novak.
Nick Novak.
And I was like, wait a minute, these guys in this league?
So we'll see. I'm hoping against hope. I hope it lasts. Because you know what? Because once the Super Bowl is over with, you got the combine and all, but it's kind of like,
How long did XFL last the first time it came
1
out?
year.
1 year.
And then it was just a failure. This is
The
going to
LA
be
team won the championship.
Yeah, the extreme.
Him hate me.
Was that the one that had no out of bounds?
Yep.
It didn't?
No, it had out of balance, but like you had to fight for the ball. Like you do, like they throw the ball.
Oh, that's right.
There was no fair catch rule, so it's like bio con Dios, you know.
He wanted to make it like wrestling rough.
Oh yeah, you did.
But like
Cheerleaders.
that game, the first game of the AF, when I got quarterback got
he got
hit, his helmet just flew off.
His helmet flew off like
I'm like,
crazy.
well, maybe they should worry about some concussions in this league too, because that guy got clocked and his helmet just flew off.
But you know
But
what?
he got right back
Yeah,
up.
you know what's weird though is because
He got up and walked the other way, but he didn't know which way he was going to.
no, but you're saying
He got
that.
up.
What's weird is NFL Week 1, a bunch of guys have ACLs. This one, only one. That's why I was like, that's weird. Well, maybe usually you see like a guy with like at least 7 or 8 guys torn ACLs.
Training.
Yeah, maybe.
You probably can train like the old way in this one.
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
What do you mean train?
You have to. Back in the
Body,
day,
man.
you would have. We call it. What'd you call it when we played football? 2-a-days.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
2 days. Yeah.
Oh my God, 2 days is you have 2 full-time practices
Yeah.
at different times, and you condition
yeah.
your body to take pounding. You condition your body to be physical. Now they have so many restrictions on how many practices, and all, so they're kind of weak.
Yeah.
Even though their athletes are bigger, stronger, faster than ever, but when it comes to like, oh, I turn like this,
Yeah.
or I get hit, I'm getting
Stiff
hurt
neck.
right away. No, your body has to be ready for that punishment, and I don't think it's too soft. The NFL is very soft. I know they want to be safe, but it's soft. It's soft.
But the most physical sport, man, is golf, obviously. And
That's so stupid.
you know, last week alone, my boy Phil Mickelson at 46 won at Pebble Beach. He had to win on Monday because of the weather and everything like that. But Phil won, rooting for him. It was nice to see. But what sucks the most is Phil wins, everyone's happy. The next day, I don't know if you heard about this, but our guy Kuchar, Matt Kuchar, Big Cooch, hear about this shit?
No.
So it's a big thing going on. Matt Kuchar won the Mayakoba Classic, which is in Mexico. However, when you're at that Mayakoba Classic, you have to get one of their caddies, not your original caddy. So if you're my caddy in the PGA, I can't use you that league. I have to use somebody else.
Yeah.
He won it, $1.2 million. Okay, he won the purse, $1.2 million. A caddy gets 5 to 10% of that. Okay, Matt Kuchar is cheap cooch. Cheap Cooch paid his guys something David Ortiz, not Big Papi, some other guy named David Ortiz. He only paid this full dog $3,000. Wow. Out of $1.2 million. The story just came out on Tuesday. So Phil Mickelson wins. Everyone's like, for Evan and this guy. Yeah.
Phil gives that guy money?
No. So what happened was Matt Kuchar, like, this is what happened. Matt Kuchar thought, you know what? $3,000 for like 4 days, dog. Okay, cool. He Mexican. He won't realize it.
That's racist, Brian.
No, that's
basically what it looks like.
That's what it was.
I understand that.
So Matt Kuchar did not think anyone was going to bring this up.
Yeah.
It got brought up recently, and he looked stupid. So on Tuesday he spoke up, or Wednesday he spoke up and said, "Look, I offered him more. I offered him $15,000 more." And they're like, "Dog, you won $1.2 million. That's not even 0.5% what you gave him." And he said, "Look, I offered him more. He turned me down. I guess supposedly he should have given him at least $50,000 to $100,000. That's how it usually is for cats. Well, I want to be a caddy now." So it just happened today where he wrote a big letter, Matt Kuchar, because he looks beyond bad. He's gonna give the guy, regardless, $50,000. He's gonna give that Mayakoba Classic money for their donations to whatever, because he's trying to save his name. Because right now everyone's like, "Dude, you're one cheap cooch." And it's funny though, but it's like this story's been going whirlwind, dog. And we all like him. We all like Kuchar. And
So he's supposed to. How much are you supposed to give the caddy?
so okay, he won $1.2 million.
1.2
Caddies are supposed to get between 5 and 10%.
Okay.
And homeboy only got $3,000, dog. That's like my taxes, bro. So I mean, it looks bad. Everyone, and the best part was because me and B were watching Sports Center, and one of the old former caddies goes, "Matt Kuchar's in trouble because you know why? No other golfers are speaking up for him. Not one golfer backed him up. They're all like, dog, this is on you."
That's fucked up.
They know
You're on your own.
He should at least have got 50 to 70 G's at the least. He didn't get dog. And for that guy, he's got a family.
Come on, hook up Big Papi with some money.
You know what I'm saying? So that it was a big story. But he is supposed to be going to pay him, and it's what sucks is it had to get to this, publicized and all this stuff. He should have done it from the start.
Yeah, that's messed up, man.
So that's the big story. But this week is LA, the Riviera, the Genesis Open. It's been delayed as well because of the weather.
Crazy.
Tiger's at 1 under right now, so hopefully I'm pulling for Tigre. He's got his second round's actually going to be tomorrow. So we'll see what happens, man.
On a Saturday? Shouldn't it be the third round?
It's going to be 2 rounds, second and third, because of the rain. But it's supposed to rain Sunday too. So what was the math on that?
I always forget.
It's probably going to be like he should have got $70,000 though. if you have to read that, it's a hilarious story, man.
That's crazy.
So that was pretty embarrassing. But other than that, in sports, man, that's
Guess what started this week, buddy?
spring training. Spring training. And
Me
Matt,
out to the ball game.
and you got Bryce Harper and Manny Machado.
Baseball.
Still nothing, but hey, our star pitcher, dog, Matt Harvey's already on the DL. First practice of spring training's on the DL. $10 million. There you go, baby.
There's that angel pitcher curse right there.
He's got his glute, man. Him and Dwight Howard, them glutes, dog. You know, so
We know about Dwight's glute, though.
you know about why Dwight. Yeah, you know why Dwight Howard got his glutes, dog?
Nah.
Oh man, read that story.
Look that up.
Look that up, as you're on your phone. Look at Dwight Howard's glutes. But spring training's coming back right now. From what I'm hearing, my sources are telling me that Manny Machado had a third meeting with the Padres.
Good luck.
I
They ain't
think
winning nothing.
I think the Padres. I think if you go to San Diego or if you go to San Francisco, for Harper, if he goes to San Francisco, that's not a home run hitter's park. We talked about this.
No, he's a lefty, right?
Right. It's
He's gonna be hitting in that
Oh,
cold, just
cold.
like Bonds
like,
all
yeah.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be crushing those balls out of there.
Fortunately, the Doyers didn't get really. You know, the Doyers' big pickup was AJ Pollock. No big. Besides Joe Kelly, it's like, dog, you're gonna go with Walker Buehler. Clayton.
Like I said, we saw that list, right?
Yeah.
What's his name from Houston? Who's a free agent?
Keuchel.
And Kimbrel.
Yeah.
Pick them up. Do something.
The
Dodgers.
Dodgers got so much
we
money.
We need that pitching. That's
You
top-notch
just got rid of
pitching.
Kemp, Puig,
Uh-huh.
Alex Wood, and then the number 17, the guy
Farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got it's bizarre, man. I mean, they got these free agents that you guys can get another pitcher.
But they're so deep.
But you know what? Urias is coming back full strength. I
Yeah.
forgot about him.
Yeah.
You got Urias. You go Walker Buehler, Clayton, Urias,
Rich Hill.
99, Ryu, and Rich Hill. You got more lefties than
Big
righties.
Mountain.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see, man. It should be. It's gonna be crazy.
Is Maeda still on the team?
Who?
Kenta Maeda.
I don't know. I haven't.
I don't
He's
know.
probably still on the team.
But I have you what, boys? We should definitely go to one of the games next month preseason. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been going the last couple of years. I love it. It's fun. So we should definitely think about going.
For shizzle.
So
Shizzle. Hold on. Mike didn't tell us his sports story.
that's what I was about to ask him. So,
Sports story.
what's your sports story, Mike?
Put me on the spot. The glutes.
The glutes. Dwight Howard's
You read
glutes.
that right? You got the glutes.
No.
He thought he was messing with a woman.
This guy.
Yep.
So now he looks at that.
Back to they got a bacchiotomy. Something, yeah.
That's crazy.
Speaking of bacchiotomies, I've been watching a lot of movies lately. The Academy Awards are coming up. I've been doing some reports. I've been watching a lot of documentaries as well. But what have you been watching, Mike?
I have been watching Russian Doll on Netflix. The
heard
one,
about it,
yeah, that's really good. The girl from, oh gosh, what is it? From American Pies, the friend, the Jewish friend. I'm not too sure, but anyways, it's kind of like a Groundhog Day. She keeps on dying and living the same day over. Now, it's not just a day; it can go farther than a day when it comes down to it. But really good. But for some reason, I can't finish any seasons. If it has 10, I get to 6 or 7, and I just stop finishing them. There's no reason. They're not bad series. I just stop watching.
He still has not finished The Night Of. It's been almost 3 years. The Night Of, the one that we
I haven't
watched.
even
Remember the
started
guy
The
goes
Night
on the
Of.
date with the girl.
The Night Of.
Remember they do ecstasy together, and then homeboy from The Wire's in there. They're in jail. Remember he's in prison. He's all of a sudden this fool. The Indian guy got become a gangster and shit.
But I'm drawing a totally
The Night
blank
Of.
right now.
If you'll know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
Brian loves that one.
That was a good one.
I haven't even seen it yet.
But I have to say one thing before. The Bodyguard, the one that we watched,
Yeah.
that fool he won a Golden Globe.
Yeah.
We never brought that up, but I was happy for him because it's
Hey,
like
did you finish it?
no.
Okay, we only do.
Yeah, I was wondering.
We watched the first season, first episode.
I said it too. The trade.
And it was good. It was
gotta watch it
good,
again,
but
obviously.
I haven't
I
watched
gotta go with the
it.
Globe. I'm like,
Yeah,
I gotta watch it.
I did that, and then there's a little thing going on Hulu with I guess it's for Black History Month, and what they do is the first episode was in Atlanta.
Man, I saw that.
Yeah, and it's really good. They kind of like they'll get like they got Jermaine Dupri,
Yep.
they got JID, so they got like an old cat, a new cat, and then they got some people that have done things inside of the city of Atlanta and about Black history, and then they just kind of get them all together and they tell a little bit of history of Atlanta. They tell they do that, and then they kind of just sit them all together and they kind of just talk. It was really interesting.
Okay.
And then they did a new one for L.A. and they had Vince Staples, and they didn't have any older rapper there, but they just had a bunch of people within the community of Watts that have done a lot of stuff for Watts.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's a guy that has a museum in Watts, which I didn't even know. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. I kind of was watching it just today, but I forgot the name of it. But yeah, I was watching that. It's really interesting. So I'm curious of what other cities they're going to do it in. But that's on Hulu. They didn't release it all together, but
I watched the Atlanta one. It was good. The barbershop with Big
with
Killer Mike.
yeah, that's right. And, yeah, they had what's the guy's name? Killer Mike. It's Killer Mike. Yeah. You said, what did you
I just
call
said
him?
Killer Mike.
Did you say Killer Mike? I think it's something else.
Very political.
He has that new show out too on Netflix.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it though.
Yeah,
I've been
it
hearing
looked
about
interesting though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Academy Awards, baby.
I started watching. Yeah, the Academy Awards coming up. But I watched one. I've been watching a lot of YouTube originals because they're doing their own stuff now. And there's a new one called Weird City. And it's a mix of like Black Mirror and Twilight Zone, but funny. Kind of like funny. It's like silent. It's like that weird kind of humor, but I'm watching that. But yeah, it's trying to do the same thing you're doing, watching the for the Oscars and stuff like that.
What do you think about Bohemian?
I like Bohemian. But whatever. I like Rami though.
Yeah, I know Rami too.
But it seems like they kind of. I heard a lot of stories.
They missed some stuff.
Yeah, they missed some stuff. They were light because the other members told the story.
They were light, but also remember that it was Bryan Singer that started being the director, and then he's in all this sexual stuff with guys. So they had to get another director. So some guy, they kind of just fed him in of what to do and everything.
Bryan Singer?
Yeah, the X-Men director.
Holy
Yeah, he's in this
crap.
big old thing where he raped like kids, like boy kids, like teenagers and stuff. And this guy's like directed Usual Suspects, all the X-Men's and stuff. Like he's a big name. And that's why they.
I didn't know he got in trouble.
When Rami won an award, was it the Golden Globes or whatever? I guess Bryan Singer put it on blast on Twitter, like, "Hey, where's my award, guys? Congrats to me!" And everyone's like, "F you, bro. You're just a sleazeball, basically."
And he had the balls to do that.
Yeah, he's been real. You know what? Like kind of like what's the word? Submerged or I can't think. Like pessimistic, like not realizing
What he did.
Yeah. I thought the movie was good. I thought Rami was amazing. You know.
Do you think he should win an Oscar though?
No, I don't. He's up there. It's kind of like this, G. It's kind of like the Morgan Freeman, Tom Hanks thing. Morgan Freeman in Shawshank, Tom Hanks Forrest. If you watch Green Book, something about Green Book, for my opinion, is really good.
I know that was going to be a great movie.
It's really good. It's a true story. Whoever wins the best actor is going to be great. I got to say one thing though. This Mahershala Ali.
All right, he's killer, man.
Dude,
he's a killer.
Amazing actor. I watched The Star Is Born. I liked it. I have to admit, I thought Bradley Cooper should have got nominated.
Oh yeah,
he got
Did that
snubbed.
good job?
Yeah, he was really good, dude. Real powerful. Any movie that's got Sam Elliott, I mean, I just think about my dad with Sam Elliott ever since the Ranch. But Sam Elliott was in it. Gaga, amazing. It was a really good movie. I liked it. You saw it.
Yeah, it was great. Gaga, she surprised me with her acting in there. She was real good in there.
And a lot of surprising people are in that movie, man. I'm not gonna give it up.
I'm
Because you
excited
haven't
to
seen
see it then.
Yeah, I was surprised. I told Bill, like, they're in there. He's like, yeah, man. I'm like, damn. I won't give it up.
Yeah,
real worth watching. But I've been watching. I got hooked on the Ted Bundy series on Netflix.
Did you finish it?
I finished it. I actually finished it. And,
we're like 2-3 episodes in.
It's scary and it's scary, funny in a weird way. You know what I'm doing with that. And just crazy how all this shit happened. The fact that he escaped twice. He jumps off a 4-story building, survives. He got caught like a week later because of hypothermia. And then he jumped up like how Andy Dufresne did. He jumped up out of a air conditioning vent and was gone for years and years. And then he did his stupid thing in Florida. But good looking dude, man. A really good looking dude, no lie. But he was on a mission. And then when you watch this series, it's live. It's like the OJ. The judge is like on Ted Bundy's side, and you're like, what the hell? Watch that. I was real strong. But yeah, I recommend watching that. It was really good.
That's funny. Yeah, you talk about Marshall Ali. I've been watching True Detective on HBO.
Yeah, everybody says
The new season is
Watch it.
insane.
Can you walk in? Did you watch the other seasons?
I haven't. I've heard about it. He's watched it.
Can you walk? They're not. It's like
everything's different.
Yeah, so you could just walk. You could just
It's
jump
a
right
whole
in.
new cast and everything.
They said this one's the best one. The Woody and Matthew, Harrelson and Matthew, they said that was really good. The second one kind of went step backwards with Colin Farrell, Vince Vaughn, Rachel McAdams.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it at all. I watched a little bit of this one, and I was like, damn, this is. And then what's his name? Steven Dorff is in it. Go figure. The bad guy from the first Blade.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's what I was like way back in the day.
I just watched Blade, so I know exactly who that is.
Yeah, he's in, they brought him back. He's in there, which I'm like, all right.
Huh.
Yeah. Remember that movie Deuce is Wild? I don't know if you
Yeah.
ever saw that. He's the same dude. So
I just watched Rounders.
Is that his
again.
partner?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know who he was. That was the first time I seen that guy.
Yeah,
in this show.
he's in it, and I gotta watch it because it looks really good.
I've watched all the episodes so far. And
This guy can act, dude.
No,
man,
he's good.
The thing about it I like is it keeps you guessing what actually happened.
I like it.
And you're like, okay, could it be this or could it be that? Oh, I think it's this. So you don't know where it's going at. Finally, last episode, you kind of know.
Yeah.
But for like those first 5 episodes, you're like, okay, what's really going on here? What happened?
I'll try to
And
watch
also,
this.
that's why it keeps you like wanting, like, when's the next episode coming? Because I want to know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's crazy, man. Like Marshall Ali, like you got to watch it. You know,
Where's he from before, though?
Moonlight. Remember the movie Moonlight?
Yeah. Oh, he's the dad.
He's in the. What's he talking about? Green Book.
Yeah. I know he's in Green Book. Yeah. That's right. That's
Moonlight. He was.
He was the dad.
He won the what? Supporting actor.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He
Yeah.
won for that one.
I like the other guy. The guy looks like 50 Cent. I like that dude. I
Oh yeah,
like him a
that
lot.
dude.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm on. Like you know those guys that you kind of somehow pick them, or even actresses. You sometimes pick them, and you're like, I'm on their team. Like whatever they do, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna like that's that guy. I liked him. I liked him in that movie. And then I liked him. He did Bird Box too. He's in Bird Box.
Marshall Ali?
Okay.
No, the guy from Moonlight, the other guy,
The
one
kid.
I
who grew up. I don't know if you remember Moonlight.
I had to give up after that hand job.
That was a good movie, man. That was a good movie. That was a good movie, though.
Yeah, after that part of the...
What's it called? The guy from 50 Cent. The guy that you said looked like 50 Cent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him. He was in Bird Box.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? What have you been watching lately? Speak up.
It?
Okay. Yeah,
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I watched it with my 4 brothers. Yeah, it was good.
The first one or the...
Yeah.
The second one that came out in 2017.
Oh, no. Here comes this guy, too. Look at him.
What are you...
He's
Okay,
coming
what have
to
you
steal
been
the
watching?
show.
I
He's
don't
coming to steal the show.
I don't really watch that much things that much. However, I have been listening to a lot of Queen.
You have, huh?
Yeah.
We're going to watch
Like it?
Bohemian.
He called us like Freddie Mercury with the hair when he first came.
Yeah, you know, Mark. Get out of here. But you haven't seen the
I
movie?
said the hair. Come on.
I was trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you.
What?
Didn't mean to make you cry.
Hello,
The show's never been born at all.
solo act by AD.
So, yeah.
Hey, you're talking about the YouTube originals?
Yeah.
I watched The Viper Room with
Was
Susan Sarandon.
Yeah.
I got to watch it.
It looks. I seen the previews, so I'll go.
It is. You really, for reporters going out there and getting caught up in that stuff, trying to get footage of the wars. That's crazy. Like that. I like that. I didn't expect to get that out of a YouTube original.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was good. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, like I said, I've been kind of blown away. I've been kind of watching a lot of them. I've talked about Wayne earlier. Yeah. That's such a great. I love that little series. I still haven't finished it,
of course.
but I've watched a lot of them. Yeah, and they just came out of nowhere recently because a lot of their other originals were
comedies.
Yeah, and like the kids, all the stuff that what the kids are doing nowadays, or whatever they're watching. They try to put them and do something. But
what's that dance one? Step Up something?
Oh, I don't even know.
There's another. It's called Step Up something. I see. I'm like, what is this? Like, you got served?
Yeah, but so basically they did step up and started making some better quality stuff because I've really seen a difference in the stuff that they've been
I was
making.
surprised to see Susan Sarandon.
Me too.
Wait a
Me
minute.
too.
That's why I had to watch it. I'm like, this is a big actor. I was
Is
like,
it a
has to be good.
Is it a movie or a series?
It's long. No, it's a one movie shot. It's like an hour and like
So it's
40
like a movie.
minutes.
So it's like a movie. Yeah.
Yes, it's a
nice.
whole-
Good for them, man.
Yeah, it was.
We'll watch it for sure.
It's like the documentary on HBO called Foley, and it's about James Foley.
Yeah, it's about that.
He was the guy that got beheaded. The first guy that got beheaded by ISIS, and he was.
Oh yeah.
It's really good, but it's like that was all he wanted to do. He got caught in Benghazi. He got caught in there.
Mm-hmm.
He was held captive. They let him go, and then you know what? He went over to Syria, and that happened. And ISIS got him. But they had videos and everything, and they don't show the beheading, but they show everything before it and after it. And it's just like, you got to give these, like, these guys this is how they make their money, but it's like, it's insane, dude, like what they do.
Yeah, but see, the thing is with them is it's not even about the money for them, it's about them, like, they show us, like, they're able to show us what's really going on.
What's really, like, what
we're
our
so
troops go
jaded in America that we don't even understand all the crazy crap that's going on or what our own country is doing to other countries. And these people are going to risk their lives just to show us, or even just show, how lucky we are too, man. Just seeing how those people even live, let alone have to go through.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I gotta watch that.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah,
We got picks.
Got a pick?
I'm gonna go last.
Your nose. I got a pick. For you husky big men like me, go to Big and Tall. Big and Tall got some nice clothes up in there. I'm rocking a new sweater from Big and Tall right now.
And it looks good.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Big dog.
You know what I'm saying? Big and Tall is cool, man. If you're a big dude, you got some good clothes in there. I don't know about their like collared button-up shirts. They look a little 70-year-old-ish in Hawaiian-ish.
Like Sonny Crockett from Miami Vice.
Yeah, I would stay. But if you want to go get some jeans or a sweatshirt or even a polo, you're good to go there. Even suits. When I was best man at my friend's wedding, I went to Big and Tall and they, tailored me up, and I was good to go.
Nice.
So, go Big and Tall for you big dudes, you big Shaq guys out there.
Big Shaq guys.
Big Shaq. Yeah.
I have an app, and it's not anything exciting app-wise, but it's like, how we all have, or it's for Android, but how we all have stuff on our phones. They either stuff that we've downloaded, pictures, miscellaneous stuff. This thing is called Files, and it basically, kind of like if CNC cleaner, it'll come out and clean your computer and take out temporary files, download files, and this does the same exact thing for your Android phone. So it'll run through it, and it'll let you know, like, oh, do you want to do this? Are you sure? And delete it, and it frees up space. Duplicated photos, all different types of stuff. And it's from Google too, so.
Okay.
It's trusted at least.
I used to use CC Cleaner on my
computer.
Lots of time back in the day.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Ebony?
I don't even think CC. Yeah, CC's not even for that.
Not for that.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. My pick's got to be like, it just happened to me a couple weeks ago. If you guys have like an old phone that you're not using, but you need something like a different phone, T-Mobile's got a good hookup right now where you can get $50 unlimited, everything, data, whatever, text messages, phone. And their service has been amazing. I didn't think T-Mobile was going to be that good. Like for $50, I'm like, it's probably crazy. Everywhere I've gone, I've had service. I go to that up in Big Bear, up in Arrowhead, and I have service. But I've been happy with it. I've been listening to my music nonstop, and for $50 a month, I got to give them a shout out because I didn't think it was legit, and it's been beyond legit.
Yeah, I think the only thing I've heard bad about T-Mobile is like something if you go under like parking structures because their service doesn't
go through walls.
Yeah, it's something about that I heard. I didn't understand why it would be. I mean, well, how can it go through houses but not?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only thing I ever heard. But
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, because I know Verizon can be cray-cray. I mean, they have these couple plans and.
Yeah, I pay cray money for Verizon.
Yeah.
So that's my pick. And then Mike finally saw my spray, the bourbon spray.
Yep, and got to use it.
So it works.
The bombs like way, yay.
Yep.
Well, that's gonna be it, man. What's this, episode 30?
31.
31?
Got the 1 year anniversary coming up soon.
Yeah, next month is our 1 year of doing this podcast, and it's crazy that a year has gone by this fast. And I thank everybody for the support and getting it out there. I can't believe I didn't think we were going to do this many episodes.
No, right?
I didn't know what to expect. When we started this, are we going live, Brian?
And I'm fine. I've been in five straight. On the last 5 podcasts I'm on here. So
yeah, Brian, you missed one.
Brian streak right now.
I know.
I missed one.
You missed the principal.
My New Year's resolution, man. Don't miss no podcast.
Don't say that. There might be podcasts.
Mike, you've never missed a podcast.
No, it's Wi-Fi has, dog.
Now I can since you learned how to do it.
That is true.
We'll figure out where we're gonna be at. We're gonna probably just have a couple bottles, and we might start the podcast normal. We might get shit faced afterwards. Who knows?
Yeah. Let's do it. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode.
Thank you for listening.
Stay dry.
Peace out. Subscribe to B.M.B. Podcast on iTunes to listen, comment, and review. And you can also listen on YouTube and podbean.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at B.M.B. Podcast 3, and also on our Facebook fan page where you can vote on polls and stay up to date on future podcast episodes.